Honey, honey. Welcome back to the show. Well, she is the Louis Vuitton of cake design, the extraordinaire behind the Great Gatsby desserts, and the envy of every sweet tooth around.
That's right, Carl. Anthea Leonard is the owner and creator of Sweet Art. She's the original and the best when it comes to cake decorating, and she joins us now with a beautiful array of what can only be described as complete art.
It's magnificent.
You're unbelievable. You've been doing this for how long now, Anthea?
35 years.
Yeah, you're the final word in all of this. Did you grow up on the Woman's Weekly cake decorating kids design book?
I came before that book.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You did not.
I certainly did. I went to art school and just decided I was working in Hollywood, and I thought this would be a great way of earning some money. So I did sculpture, so I just changed my medium.
You probably skated over a lot of years of very hard work to break into the business. What is the difference? But you know, obviously some of these things you can't eat the whole thing. But what are your secrets in the way that you prepare them and make them look so real and delicious?
I use a Belgian chocolate ganache in between, which gives me a way of making them quite solid.
Okay, you got me.
Yeah. Something like this one has a carved head because it goes in. Yeah,
over here.
But all the others are solid cake. Of course, these aren't edible. Edna's arms aren't edible, but the rest is pretty. All of the apple, all of the Buddha.
So hang on. So Dame Edna over here, as an example, who does look strikingly like Ross Greenwood dancing before. All this isn't edible, but some of it is.
Yeah.
As an example.
This is edible.
So the big Lamington cake is?
Then you layer the cakes with a centre pole through the middle that goes all the way down to the board.
Really?
Yeah, and then so you stack the cakes on boards all the way up, and there's a bit of an armature in between that sits the rest on the top, and then you ice the whole lot.
It must take you so long. I mean, the details
How many hours
incredible.
work would be in that?
A number of days.
You're working on your own, or you got a team?
No, I've got a team.
It all together?
I've got a team.
Golly.
What about this thing out the front here? This is the best thing I've ever seen. Well, not because it's a picture of Lisa and I, because this is actually a computer that you can type on and get the internet from, which is a better signal than what we get normally.
Much faster as well.
Look at that.
This is a Dell, which Dell help entrepreneurs, and they had decided that I was one and that they would come in and help me with my business. So it's been amazing because the back end of designing a cake, you need reference. I no longer need my library. I just go on Bing. I have a laptop I can cart around instead of just a standalone in my office. So I thought this would be the best way.
And we could be ashamed of it. They're so nice it'd be ashamed to eat them.
Yeah, but I think we should.
Well, I actually don't want to.
Oh, really? You just want to look at it?
I just like the look of it.
Well, how long would a cake like that last on the shelf? Like, if we were just to put it on the shelf in the office...
It'll last for months and months and months because icing's a preservative.
Right. Okay.
And so this is chocolate mud with ganache and the whole thing in the middle.
Nah, it's not going to last, Carl. It is not going to last.
You've got about a week before, and it will still be perfect because of the...
I want to see what's inside it.
I don't. You're one of those Christmas present people.
Can I cut it? Does everybody want to see what's inside?
No.
It's between you two.
You don't cut a Van Gogh painting, do you?
You've got to cut more than that.
Do I? Where do I go?
I mean, if you're going to cut it, you might as well. Yeah, cut the corner.
Okay, I cut.
Whoa, you'll have to eat it, Carl.
This is solid chocolate. Hello.
Gossip's next, everyone.
That'll feel right.
When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be.